everyone, Shane here. I hope you're all keeping well. It's been the first video I've made in a few months, so I'm going to do some shooting in a moment. It's probably going to rain, but it won't affect me because I'll be shooting my pistol. I haven't shot any guns lately, but I thought it's time I did a video because I've had a few messages asking about my well-being and am I okay and everything, so thanks for that, for the people who sent the messages. Today's video is going to be a few bits and bobs, and it will feature a little bit, not a proper full-on review of my friend John's Reximex. I think it's called a meter, which is an unusual name considering the pistol they brought out, what I owned a while ago, was called a Mito. But a meter, Reximex meter, and they've also brought another rifle out. I can't remember the name of that, so at some point in the future no doubt I'll review that one. Today I thought I'd show a quick look at this this Feyachi scope. Now I'll get some close-ins of this in a moment. I've been using this scope for 3 or 4 months now. I've used it several times and I've been shooting my normal distances. I've shot balloons off the fence at Thurleston in Leicestershire, 100 yards. Regularly when I go to the Graham, my local shooting club in Coventry, I shoot 66, 70 yards on a regular basis with this scope. This scope, I was sent it, cost me nothing, to do a review for Feyachi. It was my channel sponsor. It probably isn't anymore because I didn't answer the last email they sent me, and a few months ago. But £69. I will double check when I put the video up that it is still up for sale and it's still for the same price. Mainly everything about this scope, if you compare it to the Nickel Sterling budget end and other budget scopes, it's quite good, in the sense that it's got illuminated reticle red and green, which I don't use because I don't really shoot in early mornings when it's just getting light, or in the dusk when it's just getting dark, so it's a feature that doesn't bother me whether it's got that or not. 6x24 by 50 objective lens, and maybe if I could pick a couple of faults with it, but it's not a high-end expensive scope. To zoom in is very smooth and very easy, from 6 times magnification all the way up to 24. I just leave it on 24 because I never shoot at any close distances. However, this scope will actually shoot at close distances, right down to 10 yards, still clear, perfectly clear. So I use this scope all the time, and I don't use it because it was a free one. I've got a Hawk fast mount scope, which I believe is around a similar price, maybe a little bit cheaper, around the £65 mark, UK sterling, about £65. And if my memory serves me, I've got the scope around somewhere, but I'm never going to use it. The magnification is not as good as it is on this. It hasn't got focus, parallax, which this one has. And also for me, which is a biggie because I wear glasses, this scope you can adjust your reticle for your prescription of your glasses. So perfect bit of kit. As I say, I was given it for free to do a review. I did put a short video on Amazon for Feyachi. I did that more or less straight away, and then they said at some point could I review the scope. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I will show some footage during this video of a John's gun, not an in-depth look at it, his Reximex meter. Basically you'll get a good overview, a good idea of what the gun's about. And all being well, health-wise, everything else, I may bump into a few of you at the Great British Shooting Show. I believe is the end of February, but I'll put it on screen. I think it's somewhere around the 23rd, 24th of February 2024. So hopefully, if you go there, I've never been to that show before, so it'll be a new one on me. I'm not after anything. There's nothing I want to buy. But if you're into your shooting and your air guns, or I don't know, I presume to do shotgun stuff there. There'll be anything related to guns. If you're into the hobby, there'll be something for everyone, hopefully. So I may bump into you there. So if I do, come up to me and say hello, by all means. I'll show you some close-ups of this site, and as I say, I wouldn't promote the site saying it was any good if it wasn't any good. I'm not that sort of person. I'm not care if somebody gives me something for free. I'm not going to say it's any good just because I got it for free. I'm not under any obligation. If it was a load of rubbish, You will be the first people to know. I've shown it a few people, and some people have been impressed, claim they were going to buy one. Now I'll talk about the negative things about this scope. First of all, the biggest negative is you don't get scope rings with it. You don't get the scope mounts. Why they do that, I haven't got a clue. That's a big no-no, because if you've just acquired a gun and then you went and bought this scope and you hadn't got 25mm scope mount rings, you'd be a bit disappointed because you wouldn't be able to use your scope. Luckily for me, I had some lying around. I didn't realise they didn't come with the scope rings. So that's the first negative thing, really. That's the main negative thing. It's got screw-off protective to protect it against the rain, although it says it's waterproof and dustproof in any case. So, and it's got positive clicks. Very smooth, positive clicks. I've used this gun numerous times. I must have used it at least, I don't know, at least 25, 30 times at the shooting ranges. And I've used a focus no end of times while the parallax. Everything stayed. It's just the same as the day I got it out of its box, to be quite honest. So I would recommend this if you're after a budget scope for a budget style gun, then I don't think you can beat it. It's a bit long. It looks particularly long. It comes with a sunscreen. I've got the sunscreen in a box. It comes with a cleaning cloth for the optics and also flip up lens caps. I always take the front one off here, because when I put my hand out to alter the focus or the parallax, you know, that always gets in the way. So that's the first thing I normally do, is take these scope. But they do protect it while it's in its gun bag and while you're you know, moving the gun around. And I've still got the trusty old MPO2. This is my go-to gun. I use it all the time. Very rarely do I miss anything with it at any said distance. That's not a big-headed statement. And I would recommend that gun to anybody, and that's my go-to gun. That's, if you bump into me down a shooting club, I promise you I'll be using this gun. You might see me shoot other guns, but this is my go-to gun as far as PCPs go. Anyway, I can't think of any negative points to say other than the fact that they don't supply scope rings. I wish they'd put, I don't know, £15 on the price to include the scope rings, because I do really rate this scope, and I'm not just saying that. 6 by 24 by 50 Feyachi. Have a look if you're in the market for a budget scope, because I prefer this to the Nickel Sterling or the Hawk scope, the Hawk fast mount, because this has got more stuff on it, and I can't use a Hawk fast mount because of my glasses. What else can I say? Right, we'll flick over to John's gun and we'll have a quick look at that. And it was just a short video really I wanted to make, just to say I'm still here, I'm still alive and kicking at the moment, and there will be some new material coming soon. I have also got another YouTube channel that I've put a little bit of content on, nothing related to guns. I do a few drone videos. I've got just down the road from me there's a massive housing development site going, and every 2 or 3 months I go with my drone, fly over that and try and get some footage, so that at the end, after about a year I believe it's going to take, I can do a montage of video to show you from sort of start to finish, if that interests anybody. But I'll put the name of that channel somewhere on screen while I'm talking. I do a few drone videos and some CB related stuff, because that's one of my other hobbies. I've got a lot of hobbies on the go. I have to keep my brain sort of active to stop me from going doolally. And I recommend that to anybody who's after it's not a premium scope. You will get clearer optics, you will get better optics than this, but for the money it's fantastic. And I'm just going to leave it on the gun. I've got no plans of changing it for anything else. And like I say, I'll guarantee you, if you bump into me anywhere, this scope will be on this gun. Not because it was given to me, it's because
meaty Reximex Meta.
Because of course they did the Mito pistol, didn't they?
Yeah, this is
That's
the
the Meta. Metaphorically speaking.
It's there, look.
Yeah, since I've had this BO problem, everybody's gone. Or it was since you passed Windjaw, I'm not sure which it was.
It might be.
They've all gone and cleared off and left us. Billy No Mates, me and you.
This is it. Look.
Billy No Mates.
Reximex Meta.
Yeah, but it could be pronounced Meta.
Which everybody I've met has said. I did
Well,
start.
they might be dyslexic. This is the world we live in now, John.
Yeah.
You could suffer with things you don't even know you've got, like I'm. So you've got that one there, which is your.
That's the regulator.
That's your regulator.
Which is set a little bit too
Well, is
high.
that loaded?
It is, yes.
Oh, I won't ask to see the front end then. Hang on. While you keep your hand away from the old trigger.
It's on safety.
Well, that's your pressure gauge.
Yeah.
And these ain't been out for long, have they?
No, I was lucky enough to get, one of the first.
And you put that on the end, did you?
No, that's how it comes.
Oh, that's how it comes out the box?
Yeah, the only thing I put on is a scope mount.
That's an unusual trigger guard
Yeah.
design, isn't it?
And
And there's your safety. And there's your cocking lever. What sort of money are these, John?
750.
750 from Reximex.
It's that from Solware. That
Shoot it, and then you can get the mag out, and when you're empty, we'll have a look at the magazine in it. And it ain't that windy today, so if you don't get the bell ringing, John, I don't want any excuses, alright?
I ain't tried the belt today.
Go on and get the bell ringing, I'll stay silent. What is it? Which one are you aiming at?
This one right in front of me.
Oh, you can't miss it then.
I can.
You hit the bell. Where was that? The goalpost.
No, this one down here, straight in front of me.
Well,
Stand
straight in
around.
front of me. How many yards are we talking?
60, 66?
So not the goalpost one then?
No, one further on.
Oh, one further on. Let's zoom in a little bit. Down that way somewhere. See if you can do it again. More people thinking that was a fluke bad shot you did and accidentally hit the bell, John. Oh! Oh! That first one so far looks like it was an accidental fluke shot. Can you do it again? I'll be quiet. Definitely did hit it.
Yeah. Tell you, that there, you've got to get used to these.
Yeah, I know, I've heard you swearing a lot today, and you don't
Yeah.
normally swear.
Double
Especially
that.
that F word you were using.
That gets me underneath there. I've got to lower it.
Under the nipple, by the nipple.
Well, just there, yeah, under the arm.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, I'm going
Thanks
to...
for watching the video. Take care, everybody. Any thumbs up, thumbs down. If you're still with me and subscribe, thank you very much. If you're new on here, welcome. Hopefully there'll be some more good content coming in the near future. Bye for now.